Welcome to our Excel tutorial. I'm going to show you some of the common things that I showed you in class, how to use Excel for doing some of your math formulas, for creating charts, as well as adding your best fit lines and doing some of the mathematical modeling for you, which will help you analyze and produce better lab reports. So the first thing we need to do is we need to enter in some of our data. We know that the timer interval is always 1/60th. So I'm going to enter into my first time box here. Click on it. I hit equals 1 divided by 60. Enter. You'll notice that it comes up as a number, which is what I want. If yours does not automatically do that, what you want to do is move your cursor up here to Format Cells. Click on the Number tab, and then you're going to want to select either the General or the Number category. The natural category that Excel uses when it sees a slash like that is the Date category. You're going to want to turn it away from that. So that's the solution for that problem, which many of you asked about. Now, I know that the interval is going to increase by 1/60th every single time. So instead of entering equals 2 divided by 60, I can set up an equation in Excel that will work for me. I hit equals, then I select the box above it, which has 1 divided by 60 in it, and then I add plus 1 divided by 60. Enter. And now I have 2 divided by 60. The advantage this gives me is I can click, drag, and fill, and every single time it's added 1/60th to me. Notice as I go down through the boxes, the number next to the letter A increases by 1 each time, because every time I move down a row, the equation points to the box directly above that row, rather than always pointing back to the first box. Displacement I'll just make up.
Please go to the car store.
And really I'm just doing this off the top of my head. I don't know how close to decent numbers these will be. Say 14 even. I'll do one more. 16.4. Okay, so I have a fair number of displacement values. Remember, our equation for the first displacement is take displacement 1, which is in box B2, so I click on it, divided by time 1, which is in box A2. Click on it. Excel naturally knows to use the number in those boxes when I click. So I hit enter, and it gives me that first velocity. Now the equation for all subsequent velocities was a little bit different. So I'm going to take you through this one a little bit more slowly. You hit the equal sign, open parentheses, because I want to make sure order of operations all works out.
223, the book club.
And I know that the velocity is displacement 2 minus displacement 1 divided by time 2 minus time 1. So I click on that. Displacement 2 minus displacement 1. I check to make sure the boxes are alright. They look good. Notice Excel color codes things, which is nice for keeping track of things like that. I do divided by open parentheses again, because of order of operations, I want to make sure I don't mess that up. T2 minus T1. Close parentheses, enter. Now once again, I can click, drag, and fill, so I get it so that I have this full black cursor here. Drag, and it does all the math for me.